the air. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Yes, I am. Hello. It's good to see you again. Anyways. Ah, man. So, just taking a break from doing some work today. I was doing a little bit of research into like how much system resources is needed to stream to like multiple platforms. I know there's a pretty hefty cost, and I was thinking about like, okay, well, you know, what can I do whenever they run the fiber through here? So I was just thinking about that. That thought wasn't really going anywhere, for those that are wondering. All 0 of you. And so, but I also started doing some research into like that. Just a little bit of research took me down a rabbit hole, and in that rabbit hole I found so much, like so many useful like must-have plugins for OBS, and found out some more about like other things that are made specifically for streaming, like software based, of course. And I thought it was just all super cool. And some of those things I'm actually like really considering doing, like when I was sharing the whole Restream.io, I think it was called. I wasn't so sure then when I was talking about it, but yeah, something like that. And so, I don't know, I may do some more research into it, and just to see like how I can spruce up this channel, the stream a bit, because I don't know, it's bare bones, and I don't even think my Twitch chat, on-screen Twitch chat is working. It's in horizontal, of course. So, I don't know. But oh, what was I talking about? Lost my train of thought that quick. Shit. I was talking about sprucing up my stream a little bit. And I remember like one of the things I had to break within myself is this perfectionist in me. And it's not good. You know, it will literally paralyze me until I have everything in order to flawlessly execute a plan. And on the surface, it looks like I'm not doing anything. But underneath, you know, the gears are just constantly turning and putting everything into place. And I just had to learn to just do what I can to get started. And it took a lot for me to think, because I told myself I was going to start streaming in my spare time to, you know, kind of take my mind off of things, because, you know, I was going through and I still am going through a massive transition in my life. And so I figured, like, you know, I haven't gamed in a while, and I've fallen out of love for gaming. Let me start gaming. And then I told myself, you know, I'm going to start streaming. And I held off on it for so long. And so finally I had to tell myself, like, okay, Chris, if you're going to stream, you have to make it easy for you. That's the only way that you can keep up just anything that's consistent. So I said, all right. And the reason why I hadn't gotten started on streaming is because, you know, like, I was going through a lot, you know, and it really inhibited me. Also, when I had the mental bandwidth for it, I would, you know, think about the stream and put everything into place. And that's why my overlay looks the way it does, because of all the time that I spent on it. And it was a lot more than it should have been, honestly. But I kept trying to think, like, Do I have this? Do I have that? I need to do this, and then plan for the future. And that pathway that you see on the bottom of the horizontal overlay was actually done like that on purpose, because I said it was a lighter color, and so Twitch chat would show up fine on there. So then that's something that I could have spent some time to figure out, but at that point I said, Chris, stop. Are you able to stream today if you wanted to? And I had to keep going until I said yes, I could stream today. And so now that I've done all that, I'm starting to add, little by little, I'm starting to add more elements and do more things with the stream. I'm pretty geeked that I'm streaming in vertical and horizontal, landscape and portrait. I'm really happy about that. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because I can start multi-streaming, and there's other things too that are making my life a little bit easier. I have never, before streaming vertically, have ever fucked with any plugins for OBS. Oh, I did one time, and I remember it being so overwhelming for me, and I don't know why, because I've been in tech all my life, and so I kind of stayed away from plugins. But then after having this experience, I'm you know what, maybe it's not so bad. So now I'm looking at more things, and then finding things that integrates with my Stream Deck. And yeah, I'm a nerd, man. I've been a nerd since birth, for real. I can't remember a time in my life where I have ever not been super interested in tech. Man, and I remember just another story, but when we were much younger and my dad was in the military, we had a console, but it wasn't an Atari 7600. Was it 7200 or 7600? It was the popular Atari in the early to mid 80s, before the Nintendo came out, the Nintendo Entertainment System in the US. We had the Atari 400, and at school I remember talking to kids, to students about it, and my classmates, and everybody was talking about their Atari 7600, and I was or 7800. Fuck, I know it's one of those, but I would say, yeah, I have an Atari 400, and no one has ever heard of that. And so half of them thought I was lying. The other half was yeah, well, we never heard of that before, so it must be really bad quality. And I was oh man, you hoes suck. But I had a really good time with it. It had a keyboard, it wasn't a membrane keyboard. I don't know what this kind of style keyboard was. It was completely flat and had little switches under each button, and then the top was plastic, and you pressed it enough it would wear off. But anyways, I had one of those keyboards on it, and I remember just pressing buttons on it and doing stuff here and there, and one day I actually got it to do something, and I was wow, it blew my mind. And on top of that, I didn't realize till later that the Atari 7600, the popular one that everyone had, was far inferior to the Atari 400. We only had two games on it. It was Pac-Man and Dig Dug. And looking back on it, I remember seeing Pac-Man and Dig Dug on the more popular Atari console. Looked terrible compared to what we had. The Atari 400 had either damn near or arcade graphics. But all through life, I kept asking people, you ever heard of the Atari 400? Because, I meet people along the way, and, we start talking about the consoles that we've had and stuff, and no one has ever heard of the Atari 400. And so I thought that was a memory that I had completely fabricated in my head, because no one has ever heard of it. So up until college, and I'll tell you, I'll get to you in a minute, or to that in a minute, the college thing. Another thing though that has happened that I thought I was crazy was there's this show in the 80s called Bionic 6, and I love that show. It was a family, a very diverse family. Of course, the parents were white because, back in the 80s, all the main characters, the big responsible characters, were white. But they had of course they had a white girl for a daughter, but then they adopted some Asian kid, a black kid, and then there was another kid, and I can't remember if it was their biological kid or this kid was adopted. I don't know. But they all had they all looked normal, right? But then when crime was happening, and I'm talking about not street level crime, but a little bit more crime, bigger crimes, yeah, we're gonna blow up this city or something. That's not a crime, that's just terrible. I don't know. But we would not transform, but shed our clothes to show our actual, I said we, I'm not a part of the Bionic 6. They would their clothes would change, showing their bionic parts and stuff. And I even remember to this day, in today's day, I can sing the Bionic 6 theme song in my head. And so and I even had a couple of their toys, and they were so cool. So they were you can move the joints and stuff like you could in the 80s. Not as quite articulated as G.I. Joe's, but kind of the average amount. Anybody that played with toys back then understand what I meant. Understand what I mean? But they were die-cast metal, and that was so cool to me. And then for their bionic parts, they had the clear, kind of translucent, some clear plastic to show their bionic parts on the inside. They were so cool. So yeah, man, again, go through life. Elementary, middle school. No, it was middle school, because I was in Thailand during that time. No, elementary school. I don't know. But yeah, I started, talking about Bionic 6, and nobody knew what I was talking about. And again, no one believed me. They thought oh yeah, Chris, you're making that shit up. So all through college, or all through high school, I thought that too, And they were fleeting thoughts. I never really checked in on them or anything like that. Because I didn't have a way back then. And then in college, I started playing around with the internet. And then, man, I remember, what was it, my second year in college? Yeah. So the college I went to, a lot of the students there, I want to say the majority of the students that went to this university, they are from surrounding areas, and so on the weekends, the whole campus would be busy if there was a football game in the fall. If there wasn't a football game, if it was a bye weekend, then it was dead, because everybody would go home, leave campus. They stay on campus during the week, they go home on the weekends. And so there was a few of us that was left on campus, but I spent a lot of time, because this was my first time that I had, it was my sophomore year. So it was the first time I had a dedicated network connection to the internet. And man, someone who just wanted to be online so bad, and dial-up wasn't just dedicated. It was just man, I just wish that there was a dedicated something. I wanted to get a second phone line, but parents said it was too expensive, and just leave that fucker on so I don't have to go through it was just, and the connection was so fast, it was network. It was Cat 5 Ethernet. And so on the weekends when everybody went home before I knew anybody, I'd spend like so much time on Friday and Saturday nights just on my computer, browsing, looking at stuff like, wow, and look at this and look at that, and I'll see so many things. And I finally said to myself, oh yeah, let me go see if Bionic 6 was a thing. And I go and I do a search for Bionic 6, and sure enough, man, it was right there. It ran for one season, and they had I can't remember what this website was called, but they had it was retrocartoons.com, I think is what it was called. But anyways, so I don't know why I got excited like that, because I was sure of it. As I was saying it, I started to doubt, I don't know, maybe it wasn't. But yeah, so I go on retrocartoons.com, look at Bionic 6, and it's there. And on the little Bionic 6 profile it had, underneath it had a video of its intro. Played it, and all of a sudden I was singing along with it. I was like, oh yeah, I still know this. It's cool. I can look it up today and sing it. I'm not gonna do it though, but I'm not there yet, y'all. I'm getting there. My confidence is, I notice, I'm like, wow, okay, this is what new Chris is like. Let's keep going. Let's see how far it goes. But yeah, I did the same for the Atari 400. I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, see, I'm not crazy. Because I completely thought I had fabricated all of this stuff. The Atari 400, the Bionic 6, because no one has ever heard of it. Everybody's heard of G.I. Joe. Everybody heard of Wildcats, I think. I didn't watch that one. Never heard of a lot of them, but nobody heard of Bionic 6. I don't know if I could watch it today though. Fuck, I've been talking for a long goddamn time. So glad that I wasn't muted. That would have been funny.
Kiryu, まだ錦山と会うまでは時間がある。はるかもいろいろあって辛かっただろうから、少しは気晴らしに行ってこい。
だが、はるかは傷は
浅い。それにあの子にとっちゃ玉の遊びの方がいい薬になるさ。俺はここで待ってるから行ってやってくれ。
分かった。よろしく頼むよ。
There's literal people looking for her. What the fuck am I supposed to go do?
まだ錦山と会うまでは時間がある。少しは気晴らしに行ってこい。それにあの子にとっちゃ玉の遊びの方がいい薬になるさ。10時にセレナだ。気をつけてな、キリュウ。
傷は大丈夫なのか？
うん、もう全然平気だよ。伊達さんも玉がかすっただけだから大丈夫って言ってた。
おいおい、それが刑事の言うセリフか？本当なら医者に見せるところだ。
きっとこんな経験したことのある子他にいないよね。ドラマのヒロインになったみたい。
ずいぶん肝っ玉が座ってんな。まあ、あまり無茶するんじゃねえぞ。
了解。おじさん、私もう大丈夫だからどこか行きたい。
本当に大丈夫か？
うん、元気だよ。腕も大丈夫だからね。
分かった。無理するなよ。
うん。
はるかは携帯電話持ってるのか？
持ってるわけないじゃない。ひまわりにいたんだから。
なんだ、伊達さんが最近はガキでも持ってるなんて言ってたが、さすがにみんながみんなってわけじゃねえんだな。
クラスの子はみんな持ってるよ。放課後はいつもメールで待ち合わせしてたりするし。
Why is he not looking at her? He's just looking over her, talking over her.
やだおじさん、メールも知らないの？さすがに遅れすぎ。
何？
メールって手紙のことじゃねえのか？
カムロ町って見たこともないお店がたくさんあるよね。
まあそうだな。子供には新鮮かもしれねえな。
そういえば 街を歩いてる時におもちゃ屋見つけたんだけど、閉まってて入れなかった。いつ開いてるんだろう。
待て、それはきっと大人が入る店。
What?
お前にはまだ早い。
なんで？大人はおもちゃなんか買わないよ。
いや、買う。いや、俺は買わないが買う人もいるんだ。
何それ。
He's so awkward.
なんて答えりゃいいんだ。
桐生さん、お暇なんですか？
まあな。
じゃあ面白い場所がありますね。中道通りと太平通りのぶつかる場所に宝くじ売り場があるんですわ。
宝くじじゃ気晴らしにならねえな。
いやいや、話はこれからです。そこの売り場の女に話しかけてみてください。もっと楽しい場所に案内してくれますぜ。宝くじ売り場なら中道通りと太平通りのぶつかる場所にありますよ。そこの売り場の女に話しかけてみてくれ。
昨日大丈夫かな。
なんなんだ。
おじさん、私もう大丈夫。
本当？
うん。
わかった。邪魔だ。
行こう。
あら、お兄さん何か聞きたそうな顔してるわね。ああ、あいつから聞いたのね。ちょっと待ってなね。入場するには10万円分の掛け札を先に買ってもらうけど、いいかしら。はい、じゃあ10万円分の掛け札1000点ね。いってらっしゃい。
Am I for real taking a little girl into like a gambling den? Whoa. What? What in the Indiana Jones is this?
何ここ。
まったく。手の込んだものを作るやつがいたもんだ。
Oh no, the camera's stuck. Sorry. Where does this go? God, I hate these tight quarters. Oh, cool. Oh check this out. So like when I went through like a lot of years of my life where my favorite color was gray. I still love gray. But then like one day I remember as I was putting up my laundry and I opened up my drawer. There's a drawer of t-shirts. Every single, like not every single one of them, but the majority of them was some kind of gray, like regular gray, heather gray or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, I need to get different colors. So I started experimenting with new colors, and today is the first time that I've done this color. So it's like a mint green. Yeah, it's like a mint green. Yay. It's the little things, right? I'll get that light out of my face. Oh, that's why I shaved today. Wait.
Oh
my God.
いらっしゃいませ。
勝負国の藩。お客さん、子連れかい？
社会勉強さ。迷惑か？
別に。ただ、ここには子供料金なんてありませんぜ。入ります。さあ、張った張った。
超
一斉のいい子だ。
超
入ります。さあ、張った張った。半だろ。
これは超
長半駒揃いました。勝負ピンゾロの蝶。やるね。
Yeah, Snake Eyes even.
入ります。さあ、たったたった。半だろ。
これは半
長半駒揃いました。勝負サブロクの半。
よ
やるね。入ります。さあ、たったたった。そうじゃね。
これは半
長半駒揃いました。勝負一二の半。やるね。よし。入ります。さあ、たった。
Alright, who is this kid? This bitch is like 3 for 3 now.
超
Alright, let's do it. At the max every time.
長半駒揃いました。
Oh, it's about to be a big payout here. Look at that.
勝
よ
やるね。
Dude.
入ります。
You gonna raise my limit, man.
さあ、たったたった。そうじゃね。
これは半
Alright. Hear those guys yelling in the back? What the fuck they're yelling about?
勝負牛の半。やるね。
Are we trying to like get people out? Like, oh, that's all we're playing?
ちょっと中座させていただきます。すぐ戻りますんで。
You're gonna kick them out.
楽勝だねおじさん。なんか私才能あるかも。
そうだな。
私のおかげで勝ったんだからね。何かおごってよ。
いや、お待たせしました。年のせいか小便が近いもんで。さあ、続いて参りましょう。入ります。勝負。
次はね、
入ります。さあ、はったはった。そうじゃね。
これは
They won't raise my limit.
長半駒揃いました。勝負。26の長。
Oh no. Look how he looked at her. Ha ha ha. That's so mean. She can't be right all the time.
お座りいただきましょうか。
Oh.
お客人。
気安く触るな。
何しやがる。
何やってんだこれ。
邪魔すんじゃねえよ。
邪魔したな。
待ちやがれ。
おじさん。
おい、あれ。
なんだおりゃ。
ずいぶん変わったサイコロだな。
イカ様じゃねえか。
どうなってんだこれ。ふざけやがって。おい、出てこい。イカ
Oh
様
my
だ。
god.
つまみだぜ。
Huh? Well, it's go time. Shoot. Shit. God. Oh shit. Ooh, I just realized my health. Oh no! Fuck! I never went shopping. And I don't have any of those gems on me. You know what? Just take the L. I need to get it. Go ahead. Alright, let's see what happens. Load and try. Let's try again. See where this is. Nope. This is not where I want to be. Shit. Am I? Oh no. Oh no. Am I in a place where I can't heal? Can I load? Wait, no. Auto save, there we go. This. Alright. Let's see where this takes us, y'all. This is where I could have left. Yes. Okay, I need to go shopping.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
Oh, I keep ignoring that too. Nope.
いらっしゃいませ。
That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Abilities. Gotta switch on my knee. Okay. I think. Yeah. Sounds like I'm farting. Sure. It does not decrease when defending with a weapon while in a calm state. Yeah, sure. I don't understand how that works. My heat gauge. Kiryu-san. I gotta go through this shit again.
入場するには10万円分の掛け札を先に買ってもらう。はい。
Oh, I see the door now. I gotta do this shit again. I could go for some boba tea right now.
いらっしゃいませ。
勝負。グニの半。お客さん、子連れかい？
社会勉強さ。迷惑か？
別に。ただ、ここには子供料金なんてありませんぜ。入ります。
さあ、張った張った。
じゃあ
一斉のいい子だ。
じゃあ
入ります。さあ、張った張った。そうじゃね。
これはじゃあ
長半駒揃いました。勝負。ピンゾロの蝶。やるね。やっぱりダメか。入ります。さあ、張った張った。
これは
長半駒揃いました。勝負。サニの半。やるね。入ります。さあ、張った張った。そうじゃね。
これは
長半駒揃いました。勝負。国の半。やるね。やった。入ります。さあ、張った張った。半だろ。
これは
長藩駒揃いました。勝負。思想の藩。
よ
やるね。やっぱりダメか。入ります。さあ、はったはった。
これは
長藩駒揃いました。勝負。グイチの長。やるね。ちょっと中座させていただきます。すぐ戻りますんで。
楽勝だね、おじさん。なんか私才能あるかも。
そうだな。
私のおかげで勝ったんだからね。何かおごってよ。
ああ。
いやー、お待たせしました。年のせいか小便が近いもんで。さあ、続いて参りましょう。入ります。勝負。
次はね、半。
入ります。さあ、はったはった。そうじゃね。
これは半。
長藩駒揃いました。勝負。二六の長。残念だったな。
お座りいただきましょうか、お客さん。
気安く触るな。
何しやがる。何やってんだこれ。
邪魔すんじゃねえよ。
邪魔したな。
待ちやがれ。
Oh my god, I completely forgot I could skip all that shit. Oh my god. Alright, keep an eye on my health. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is not doing it. Health? Are we looking on health? God damn it! This is... okay. This is so tough. Have I even defeated anybody yet? Yeah! God damn it, just stop. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Just grab somebody. Jesus Christ. This is not the right fighting style for him. I'm not gonna... Fuck, this is rough. Jesus, this guy. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, bitch. Yes. Jesus. Glad I came prepared. I gotta stay stocked up.
もう勘弁してくれ。
さまあやらかした壺振りのけじめ。どこでも相場が決まってるもんだ。
いや、でもそれは。
お客人、大変失礼いたしました。手前ここの仕切りをやらせていただいております。この壺振りは流れ物でして、当方知らぬこととはいえお詫びの言葉もございません。この落とし前はきっちりつけさせていただきますので。
そんな。
この後始末、手前どもにお任せいただけませんでしょうか。もちろんただでとは申しません。
俺たちも帰るとこだ。あとはあんたに任せるさ。
ご理解いただきありがとうございます。今後ともごひいきに。
I don't know what they were about to do to him.
そろそろ時間だ。はるかをサイの河原に預けに来い。
God, she is seeing all of the underworld. God, this guy, man. Oh, wait. Gotta go to the pharmacy. Stay stocked up.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oof, I can guzzle down so many of those. Just move. Jeez. Haruka, or however you say your name. Kiryu-chan. You ain't wrong about that. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? What am I missing? Oh. Huh.
Kiryu、そろそろ時間だ。10年前と今の錦山は別人だぜ。何仕掛けてくるかわからねえぞ。
遥を頼む。
分かってる。
10年ぶりの親友と飲んでくるよ。少し遅くなるかもしれない。
気をつけてね、おじさん。
それにしてもき
どこ見て歩いてんだよ。俺らと一緒に行ったんじゃ。殺すぞほら。
何なんだ。
勘弁してくれ。
おいお兄さん、一杯飲んでって。
レーナ、お前なんでここに？これから錦が来るんだぞ。
だからよ、あなたたち殺し合いでもするんじゃないかと思って。
レーナ、錦、久しぶりだな、兄弟。レーナ、酒を。10年ぶりだ、お前とこうして飲むのも。面会にも行かなくて悪かった。俺もいろいろ忙しくてな。そうだろうな。俺はどうしても100億を手に入れたい。お前が連れているガキとペンダントを渡せ。 その前に答えろ。なぜ水木を殺した？
殺す気はなかったんだ。ユミの妹を殺すつもりなんてな。
あ、親父。
何やってんだお前ら。
すみません。この女、結局口を割りませんでした。
誰が殺せと言った？
親
父！待ってください！ユミの妹なんだぞ。誰が殺せと言った？誰が言ったんだ！
Oh, so he really did have a heel turn. I didn't want to believe it. But you know what? Thank goodness for Yakuza 0, because this really made me
10年間俺はユミの行方を追い続けた。
feel this scene a little
ユミの妹が
more.
セレナで働いていると知り、俺はずっと彼女をマークしてたんだよ。いつかそこにユミが現れるんじゃないかってな。
はるかのこともそれで知ったのか？
巡り合わせだよな。あの娘はひまわりにいたんだ。俺たちが育ったあの孤児院にな。水木はその後アレスを持ち、そして姿を消した。ひまわりにいた娘も。そして登場界の100億が抜かれる。だがな、
それは
そうだ、ユミの指輪だよ。こいつが現場で見つかったんだ。ユミはいる。近くに必ずな。桐生、これは登場界の戦争だ。お前一人でどうなるもんでもない。悪いようにはしねえ。ペンダントを渡してくれ。
あれははるかにとって唯一残された母親とのつながりだ。お前らの戦争なんて関係ねえ。
変わらねえな。だからユミもお前に惹かれたんだろう。みんなお前の味方をする。昔っからな。
お前、俺のことを憎んでいるのか？
わからねえ。だが結局俺はお前を裏切った。風間の親父もな。もう後戻りはできね
え。まさか風間の親さんを撃ったのは？
なあ、さすがにあん時は手が震えた。
やめてよ二人とも。
なんでだ？親さんに世話になった恩はねえのか？
まだくたばっちゃねえだろう。それに今はシンジも一緒だしな。
おやさん、着きました。
お前、シンジを盗聴して。
10年前のあの日から俺は誰も信じちゃいない。俺は俺のやり方で登場界のトップに立つ。どうしても水木の娘よこさねえならお前でも容赦はしない。
好きにしろ。だがはるかを渡さねえ。お前の道具になんかさせやしね
え。今更だがお前とはもう一度一緒にやりたかった。だがもう今日限り兄弟じゃね
え。なんでこんなことになっちゃったの？ねえ、なんで？
親父、手はず通りで。
なあ、やってくれ。
はい。
Alright, they want to go. Fine. Yeah, protect that girl, man. Oh, we're fighting out here too. Fine. Fuck it. Jesus! Where does he get his power from? He's the dragon of Dojima. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Kiryuのおじき親父の命令です。恨んでください。
That's alright, I just re-upped on all of my juice. Before I get too much into it, let's top off. I have to have the... Ooh! Okay, I have to have the right style when they go in there. Okay. I have to have the right fighting style equipped to take advantage of when they go down like that. Got it. I think I understand. Holy shit.
失礼しますよ、組長さん。ほら、今日の稼ぎだ。
ご苦労だった。
おいおい、もっと感謝してみせろよ。今日の分だけであんたの欲しがってた金額はクリアできてんだぜ。
そうか。恩に着る。
そうそう、初めからそう言えよ。ま、今日はでかい取り立てが久々にできたんだ。組長さん、あんたラッキーだぜ。ま、借金まみれでギャンブル狂いの医者にも感謝した方がいいな。
医者？
でもあの野郎も急に金ができたから返済するとか抜かしやがって、一体何やりかしたんだろうな。
そいつからいくら切り取ったんだ
？3000万だ。親の遺産でも入ったのかね。おい、何なんだ
？3000万用意できますか？
野郎、どこに行きやがった。
日吉先生でしたら、私たちナースも困ってるんです。さっき急に院長に辞表を渡したとかで逃げるように出て行ったっきり連絡もつかなくて。何かあったんですか？
クソみてえなやつにも頭下げて死ぬ気で金を用意したってのに、今までの時間は一体何だったんだ。もう優子には時間がねえってのに。
ちょっと寄ってきませんか？足うざいよ。おい、お兄さん、一杯飲んでって。
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
は。おい、お兄さん。
Shit. It's not where I wanted to go. I am very far from where I want to be. Alright, y'all. I am going to call it here. I am tired. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We did all story. Yeah. All story tonight. Tomorrow night. Well, next time I stream, I think I'm gonna do Substories. Yeah, next time I stream, it'll be all Substories. So we'll turn that into just a vibe stream night. Next time I stream, okay? Alright, y'all. I really like that. You could have been doing anything with your time right now, but you decided to be here and just hang out with me for a bit. And I do appreciate that. Alright, y'all. Have a good night. Love you.